In this video, I'm gonna give you everything, my entire secrets for how to grow yourself as an artist on Spotify. I'm going to break down step by step how I set up my ad campaigns to drive traffic to my music. And I'm going to show you exactly how I went from 1,000 monthly listeners all the way to 25,000 monthly listeners in only 30 days. So I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm gonna show you guys everything. I'm gonna create the ad creative with you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to set up the ad campaign, as well as how to scale your ad campaign when you do find a winning audience. And then I'm gonna show you guys all the tools that I use to actually track conversions for my Spotify plays. So you guys don't want to miss this video. You want to watch the entire thing because I break it down step by step and go through everything. So if you guys are ready for this video, go and give this video a thumbs up because it's gonna add so much value and you'll be able to run your own ad campaign to grow your Spotify after watching this video. But before I actually go into the strategy, I'm going to jump into doing an analysis of someone's profile because they submitted their profile to me in my Discord group. So if you guys ever want me to do an analysis of your profile, of your Spotify, your SoundCloud, your Instagram, then you want to join my Discord group because every video I'm going to start doing analysis of you guys' profile. And this is going to be really valuable to you as well as the viewers. So I want to do more and more of this. So with further ado, let's jump into the analysis. And then afterwards, we're going to go straight into my Spotify growth strategy. Shout out to Hypeddit. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But basically, the first thing I'm seeing is that he has no real brand. Artists, all you guys, the first thing you need to do when you're trying to grow as an artist is create a brand, and that consists of high quality images of yourself and some sort of theme or an alter ego. So what I do like about Ame is if you go to his SoundCloud, he has a theme. He has this AI retro anime kind of theme. Basically, from here, you have to just humanize this. One, I would put a photo of you on your profile photo as well as on your cover photo. I would update your bio. I would add all your links here in your description, because when someone finds you on SoundCloud, they're going to want to check you out on other profiles. So you want to make sure your SoundCloud is optimized. And he is utilizing the spotlight section, which is really good. So if you ever do like repost exchange, you always have your top 5 songs as the first thing people hear. You have this retro AI kind of vibe, but it doesn't translate to anything on your actual Instagram. So I do see you making content with your music behind it, but it's really confusing. Like, this doesn't really correlate with the brand that I'm seeing on your SoundCloud. You are doing it in a way. You're throwing the AI in there. You're throwing AI into it. But I would love to see more of you, man. You have, again, this AI vibe going. Now, you just have to humanize it, mix it in with professional photos of you, and then I think you would be on a good path. Make sure you're adding covers to all your reel so your feed looks good. The first 9 posts on your Instagram is super important for stickiness, so you want to make sure you're optimizing that. When we go over to your Spotify, you want to fix your photo, your profile photo, and also add a cover photo of your face. And besides that, the music is good, but this is one of those mistakes that artists always make. Optimize your profile, figure out your brand, start taking some high quality photos, and then you should be good. After that, you can literally start running ads and pushing traffic to your music. And then people actually stick around and take you a lot more seriously. And the last tip that I would say is just get your following down. You never want your followers to be higher than your following. I would get your following down to maybe like 200-300 and work on getting more followers with your content and brand. So if you guys want a chance to be featured in my next YouTube video, go ahead to my Discord and drop your music profiles as well as your social links. All right, guys, so full transparency, let's look at my music stats. So if I go to playlist, you'll see that most my streams or monthly listeners have come from my two playlists. So Melodic Techno Sounds 2024, and this is Unseen. So these are my two playlists that I run ads to. And as a result, I've been able to get my monthly listeners to almost 25,000 in only 30 days. And as a result of running ads, I was actually able to get picked up by a couple of editorial playlists from Spotify. Literally, as soon as I started running ads and driving a bunch of traffic to my music, my next release got picked up in like 3 editorial playlists. So that was cool. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this. This is around the time I started running ads to my music. And as you guys see, it just spiked. Now let's also check my followers. My followers have just been going up and up and up since running ads to my music as well. So last 12 months, literally, boom. This is where the editorial playlist kicked in and just boom. This is all organic, nothing fake about this. This is paid ads to targeted people. All right, now how did I actually do this with just paid ads? So what I did was I created a Spotify playlist with only my music in it. Literally, this playlist I created in November, and it's just all my releases. I have over 115 songs released, literally all my music. Now I also have a Melodic Techno Sounds playlist where my music is usually either the top 1 or 2. So I'm getting a lot of traffic from here as well. But I wanted to build my brand and as an artist and people to like my music, not just be a song on a playlist. So I created this playlist with all my music, and then I ran ads to this playlist. So in 30 days, got my playlist to about 1,500 likes, which is really dope. And the reason this is really important too is because once someone lands on this playlist, they're gonna be listening to multiple of your songs. So this is how you build a fan. They hear one of your songs, then they hear another song of yours, then they hear another song of yours. So that's repetition. The more they hear your music, the more likely it is that they're gonna convert into a fan. Now, this is why this strategy is so powerful rather than playlisting. Again, I did this because I wanted to build my brand. I wanted people to know me as an artist. So for example, normally before someone actually clicks on the ad, they'll go and look at your profile. So they'll go look at your profile and then they'll go to the playlist and then they'll listen to your music. They're getting hit in a few places. They're getting hit on both Instagram as well as Spotify, and then they get to listen to a few of your songs. So this is how you gain fans on both Spotify as well as on your other social media platforms. Now I'm going to jump into my ads manager and show you guys exactly how much I spent and how I did this. So we're in my ads manager now, and I spent $625 just on Spotify playlist growth over 2 months, so November to January 1st. So as a result, I got 3,280 people actually click on my ad and actually go over to listen to my music. The amount of people who saw my ad was 128,000 people, and 5,000 people clicked on my ad. So again, if only 3,000 people went over to my Spotify and I was able to get over 20,000 monthly listeners, that means these people are listening to my music over and over again, or they listen to multiple of my music. Rather than just being one song on a playlist, they get to actually listen to my music, like all of it. So this is the strategy. So how did I actually track the conversions? I actually use Hypeddit. So in Hypeddit, you can see that total visitors on my smart link is 10,000, 5,000 clicks to the smart link. And how does that look? It's basically when someone goes, they see the ad, they click on the ad, then it goes to this page where you can preview the song. and then they can press play. If they press play, it brings them over to my Spotify. So this weeds out just the bot clicks, and you know these are real people interested in your music if they actually click play. One thing you want to do is whatever song you're running the ad to, you want it to be the first song on your playlist, so you're not confusing people. So people click on your ad because they hear the song you're advertising, which means they want to hear the full song on the playlist. So make sure that song is the first song on the playlist. If you want to know how to create smart links for your songs, then go and watch those videos. I'll pop it up right here. You can see that my cost per result is pretty high, 19 cents. Normally I'm getting like 5 cents, but that is because I'm doing targeted ads into a specific country, and the country I'm targeting is Germany because that's where I'm currently based. So I want to grow myself as an artist in Germany, so when I am playing around Germany, I have fans who can actually come to my shows. So I'm targeting Germany, and it's a lot more expensive to target Germany than other countries. Again, I'm okay with that because I'm building a brand and my fan base. So if you watch this far and you're finding value from this video, then go and give this video a thumbs up, drop me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every single subscription or thumbs up or comment actually helps my channel and my video. So I'll be able to help more people just like you. So go and do me that favor, drop me a like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. So normally whenever I'm doing my targeting, I'm targeting broad. I don't really do any sort of interest anymore. I just let the algorithm figure out who to target, and I just target broad. Now if I'm new to running ads and Facebook don't know my audience, then yes, I would pretty much stack interest now. Before in the past I would do one interest at a time, one artist at a time, but now if I'm running a new ad account, I stack interest to guide the Facebook algorithm to the kind of people that I want. And then once Facebook knows the kind of audience, my audience, then I would go broad. So when I'm running ads now, I do broad, and I don't put anything else. I do conversion campaigns, and then I do broad. And my budget, relatively small budget, $5 a day. Now let me show you guys my Spotify playlist. I put a little bit more budget into this because I want to grow my Spotify playlist, because it has a tendency to get more organic traffic and organic listeners the bigger I get it. So this is my Spotify playlist, the melodic techno sounds 2024. Now as you can see, I have a cheaper CPC, and that's because for the playlist I'm targeting broad. So I'm targeting a lot of countries like Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil, which is a lot cheaper. So I'm getting a lot more results at a cheaper cost. Again, for my personal brand, I wanted to build a brand personally in my city or in my country. But for the playlist itself, I'm targeting wide because I just want to grow it. So when it comes to testing the ads, I'm always doing 3 videos. I let Facebook's algorithm decides which video is the best, and then it optimizes that video and shows that video to more people. So if you only do 1 video, you're not able to test to see which one your audience resonate with the most. So I always test 3 videos. Now if we go back to my unseen, my artist account, you can see that it only shows that I'm running 1 ad. However, if I go to breakdown and go to dynamic creative element and then click image, videos, and slideshow, you'll see that I have 3 videos in one, and that's because I'm running dynamic ads for my personal brand. Now with dynamic ad, what it does is it rotates the videos and rotates the headlines and rotates the captions and mix message them to see which combination gets you the best results. And then once you figure out the best combination, then it'll start showing that to your audience. Now I do it this way because it's 1, is cheaper, and 2, I'm letting the algorithm decide which combination makes the most sense. So if you haven't seen my video on how to run dynamic ads, then I'm gonna pop it up right here because that's what I do mostly to test my content when it comes to music. So how do I create one of these ads? So basically I go over to Canva and then I type in Instagram story because you want a vertical format. And then the first thing I always do is I look for a moving background. So let's go to Pexels background. Something like this fits my vibe, so I'm just gonna download it. Go back to Canva, drag the video in. So again, it's just a moving background. And then I will always drag one of my photos in. My photo normally goes into the center. And time to add some text. And then I want to do a call to action. Listen now. And then I'll do one more on the top. So it's pretty simple. There's no right or wrong answer how to make the creative. It's just testing a bunch of creatives. And then I will do maybe, let's say, one more. So I have a lot of music, so I can do this. So I'll do like new. And then I'll do some animation, let's say rectangle. And pretty simple. So this I would test as an ad, and then I would just put like music behind it. So I would do like multiple variations of this, so I can change the color of the background, you know, just to make it fit my photo a bit better. So basically what I would do is I would create 3 different variations of this ad, and then I would go over to Ads Manager and upload all 3 of these creatives as a dynamic ad. And then I would put 2 headlines and I'd put 2 copy. And then I would pretty much do broad targeting and then let the algorithm determine which creative and headline and copy combination works the best. And also broad targeting on the interest, so that I let the algorithm decide who to show my music to. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do to build my fan base and get more monthly listeners. And if you go to my profile, I'm currently sitting at about 24K, and this number is always growing up because I'm always running ads to my artist page, to my artist playlist, as well as to my melodic techno playlist. So this is always going up. Now, if you guys don't already have a playlist with all your music, I highly recommend that. And when you're running ads, run ads directly to that playlist, and the song that you want to get the most streams at the moment, put it as number 1, as well as put it as the song in the ad itself. All right, guys, so last but not least, let's talk about scaling your ads. So when you're testing, obviously you should use an ABO, so it's an ad set budget optimization. But when you want to scale, you want to use a CBO, which is basically a campaign budget optimization. So basically how you do that is once you find a winning ad set, basically you click manual sales campaign, and what you want to do is come here and click this budget right here, advantage campaign budget. And basically this is controlling the budget on the campaign level. So when you find a bunch of winning ads or ad sets, you want to move it over into your CBO and then let the algorithm determine which one out of all your winning creatives and the winning ad sets performs the best. And then it's going to put all the budget to that. And this is how you scale. So that's how you scale. You move all your ad sets from in the ad set budget optimization and move it into the CBO, which is a campaign budget optimization, and then double the budget and then increase it 20% every few days or every week, depending on your budget. So this strategy, exactly what I've been doing to scale both myself as well as a bunch of the artists / clients that I work with. We always start with testing in the ABO, and then once we figure out the interest or the ad sets that perform the best, we'll then move it over to a CBO and then add more budget to it, and then let the CBO and the algorithm do its thing. Now, obviously running ad campaigns and creating ads and looking at the data and optimizing is not easy, and it takes a lot of time. So if any of you guys want me to run your ads for you, there's going to be a link in the comments that you can click and fill out an application. And then if it makes sense, we can work together and I can run your ads for you to help you grow as an artist. Now, if you want the opportunity to be featured in one of my YouTube videos, go and join my Discord, because I jump in a few times a week and I answer questions. We have discussions on music marketing strategies, as well as I ask you guys to submit your profiles so I can choose one of you to be featured in my next video. So go join my Discord and I will see you guys over there as well. All right, guys, so I hope you found value from this video. Again, this is my strategy that I currently use, and also it's exactly what got me all the way up to 25,000 monthly listeners on Spotify in 30 days. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also there's gonna be 2 more videos that pop up right here. Go check those out and I'll see you in those videos. And again, shout out to Amay for submitting his profile. Guys, go ahead and follow this guy.